Flowers, chocolates, wine, or a nice night out are all ways to show you care, but there are simple ways to foster or even deepen that connection. Longtime friend of the show, Jennifer Luttman, a local therapist, has her tips just in time for Valentine's Day. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Jennifer, I want to start with intimacy. What does it really mean for couples?
Yeah. So intimacy at its core is based on vulnerability and really great communication skills. It's going to be fostered by having mutual respect for one another and for really taking time to focus on it and making it a priority in your life.
Do you have any realistic goals? Let's go over some real life examples you might have.
Yeah. So couples, as often do, find themselves kind of in a rut, right? It's like we do the same thing over and over.
It's very normal, right?
Very normal.
Very normal.
Yes, absolutely. But that can get boring,
Yeah.
right? It's like same thing every day. Get up, take the kids to school, go to work, come home, cook dinner, help the kids with homework, go to bed. That gets really boring. So some ways to kind of spice that up are to really focus on engaging in some intellectual intimacy and then setting realistic goals for emotional connection. So what I mean by that is if we want to focus on our intellectual intimacy with one another, those are things that we can do, like picking a book that we're both interested in and then spending some specific time during that week to talk about that book. What did it mean to me? How did that impact me? What did that feel like when you read this section? Again, just really focusing on that intellectual, connection between you and your partner. Another idea would be a documentary, right? We could watch a documentary together and then talk about how does that make you feel? What did that do for you to watch that and experience that? Again, focusing on intellectual connection with one another. A second realistic goal is to focus on that emotional connection with one another through the use of physical touch. Okay, so that can be things like holding hands while you're watching TV. Couples can also sometimes, I sit on this side of the couch because it's, fits my body really well, and my partner sits over there, and there's this disconnect, right? Get a little closer, snuggle up to one another, right? Make that physical connection important during those down, boring times. That can also be things like scheduling a 5-minute massage after a long work day. It's really about focusing on that connection and that one-on-one time.
When a lot of people think about relationships, everyone thinks communication. And that is something that I think is major when it comes to relationships, especially as long-term relationships, as those that you talked about, who might have been going through a rut or things like that. Are there any quick, simple, easy fixes that could help or strengthen communication between couples?
Yeah, tons of them. But today I'm going to focus on just one really simple one that can be very effective if we use it day to day. So I call it the appreciation check-in. Okay, so it is a 2-step, very simple thing to do. Takes maybe 5 minutes for the couple. But each partner is going to engage in each step. So the first step is going to be the appreciation. So I'm going to tell my partner something that they did that day that I really appreciated. And we want to focus on something that, really was impactful to you in some form or fashion. So that might be, I really appreciated that you took the time to warm up the car this morning, for me. Yeah. That feels great to get into a warm car. So making sure that you say that to your partner. And then step 2 is the share. So now you're going to talk about yourself. So you're going to talk about something that you did independent of your partner that you feel good about. So you're going to share something like, I was really proud of how I handled a difficult conversation today at work. Yeah. So the idea in this, again, the 2 steps, very simple, short and sweet. But the takeaway is no arguing, no problem solving. Like, the idea is really just focus on the positives, the positive of your partner, the positives about your day. Simple, easy way for you to build trust and safety and intimacy in your relationship through very simple communication.
And really quickly, when is it time for your couple to start considering counseling?
Yeah. Great question, and it's a little bit individualized for each couple. I highly encourage anyone that is in a relationship to engage in couples counseling. no matter if you have the best relationship on the planet, there's still ways that you can improve intimacy, improve those communication strategies, get out of ruts that you may feel like you're in. So there's never a wrong time. But what I would also say is if you're finding yourself struggling with intimacy, with connection, with quality time, there's so many great ways that therapy can come in and help you, cherry pick little things that you can really change your entire relationship, in a short, brief period of time.
Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for being on our show today, sharing a little bit more of the insights on how to make your relationship stronger, especially coming up on the weekend of love here in Southern Colorado as well. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Tremendous advice as usual from Jennifer. To book a session, call 719-345-2424 or visit that website you see right there on your screen. Sessions may occur online or in person, and insurance may be accepted. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'd also like to say another thank you to Overcomers Counseling for bringing us today's Valentine's themed segment.